It was a little surprising to me that those methods haven't caught on more in the U.S. because they're so popular in Europe.
Yeah.
The Scandinavians have their own version of it, but it's kind of along the same principles. And the closest that the U.S. pairs have gotten is to start playing a 2+ club and transfers, but not a full structure like that.
Right. One of the problems might just be that a lot of U.S. players play in U.S. regionals, and it's very difficult to play in these lower level events when all of your opponents complain all the time about your alert procedures.
There can be some more.
So.
But still, though, a lot of these people are playing in different partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
So you could imagine, playing in their top partnerships, they can just play a different set of notes than they do with, whatever regional teams are throwing together.
Right. Okay, so
honestly, some of the other players are kind of lazy and probably don't want to have to relearn a giant set of notes 3 times a year.
Yeah, that's very true. So North passed first during the auction with a giant 17 count. I wouldn't have been surprised if someone overcalls a no trump, but looks like this has worked out okay for him. He's been able to make a takeout double of spades a couple of times. I mean, South is not thrilled. I guess I would bid 3 hearts. Oh, maybe we just check this out, yeah?
I think it imps in a very tight match. It's not the spot where you want to be going for a penalty. He may be thinking about whether his 2-no trump is a scramble or a weak heart race. Or weak heart pivot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're actually, maybe if you think you're starting 2 spades, your partner is, I don't know. It seems a little dangerous to me to, kind of bet the match on the first board of the segment with a tenuous hand.
Yeah, that's fair. You're probably not getting 500, and if your possible scores are plus 200 or minus 670, then
I think there's another consideration too, which is if it were Rosenberg and Cope in the North-South seats, I still don't think they would do it, but they would have no sponsor to be answerable to. Here, if they go minus 670 or God forbid 870, the sponsor is going to be justifiably furious.
Mm-hmm.
Where if they could have gotten a penalty and taken it, the sponsor might not even notice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, I think it's pretty normal just to bid. I guess this tank is not a tank deciding whether to pass. It's trying to figure out whether he wants to show a decent hand or a weak one.
Yeah, it's terrifying, and Dan was wondering why I said being a bridge pro is a high-stress job. Why do all the pro bridge players smoke? There's so many extra considerations at the table than just playing bridge. But
yeah, I don't think he's going to be it's not going to be the forefront of his mind, but it's just the kind of thing that, when you're playing on a sponsor team, you're always pretty careful not to have a result that the sponsor might think is totally insane.
Mm-hmm. 3 diamonds by North might pass out if North elects to try that bid here.
He'll probably try 3 clubs, right? If East West might not have been playing a short club. I was going to say, if one club was 2+, then 3 clubs would be the normal bid by North.
Yeah, so I'm curious, because if North bids 3 diamonds, it might sound like to South they're in a 5-3 diamond fit, and he might believe his partner is actually 1-3-5-4. Then he wouldn't want to bid 3 hearts.
So. But then, if North has a strong hand, if he had that shape, he would have recalled a diamond and then started doubling. Right, he wouldn't have made that first pass if he had a 17 count with 5 diamonds.
Oh, you're absolutely right about that. Well, let's see. I think you have the right inference about that as well. Who's the sponsor? DTUR. And you better pay up at the end of the round. Yeah, Vika likes... Okay, here it is.
Right,
See? I called it. 3 diamonds checks out.
You did call it, but I think South missed a blinding inference there.
Yeah. Yeah, Vika says that he thinks plus 500's in play. I think it can be in play, but maybe it seems more likely that you're in the plus 200 to minus 670 range for two spades doubled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been surprised if two spades doubled passed out, but
If you're gonna do it on basically a no high card hand like that, you at least want to have King 10 9/4 and not King 10 5/3.
Yeah, part of the problem, it's just like, okay, we have these great spades, that's awesome, but we don't have any other tricks. So are we really relying on partner to, oh, you meant 3 minor or 3 hearts?
I think it was pretty bad if South passes 3 diamonds. He has to know that he can't possibly be in an 8-card fit.
Yeah, so we hadn't actually mentioned that, and that's a really good point that I was thinking of, I just never brought it up. That South, okay, it's not as if he's judging whether or not double of 2 spades is going to give his side a plus or minus score. He might be very concerned that 3 hearts or 3 diamonds or wherever they end up is going to be minus 500. And so, like, from that perspective, if he truly believes that he's going for a huge number no matter what, then passing the double of 2 spades has much higher upside.
I think he can't really be worried about that, right? Because he knows he has a fit somewhere, almost certainly in hearts, and if his partner's bidding is honest, then he's got more than half the deck, so it's going to be very hard for the opponents to double.
Yeah.
Like, he might go down extras in 3 hearts. I think it's very unlikely that he's going down doubled. The opponents just won't have enough to take a shot at it for the same reason that they're not going to want to risk going for a number on the first board of the 4th segment of an effectively tied match.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're in 3 diamonds. I mean, it's like not the end of the world. This trump lead is going to make things easy for Declare. He's going to get 4 heart tricks when the queen falls. He'll have 3 diamonds and 2 spades.
3 diamonds and 2 spades, right?
Yeah, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 2 spades. So that's going to be 9 tricks. The other table, it looks like they did overcall a no trump, maybe. It did go a club. In the other room, it was, some sort of unusual club. North just overcalled a no trump, which I think I mentioned that's possible. Here, North elected to pass and try and take out doubles of spades, so landed himself in 3 diamonds. That is going to be 1 imp if this contract makes. 1 imp to the Cope team.
Yeah, so a heart lead would have been pretty strong by East because he has to say it's a club's entry to give partner a rough.
Yep.
Wouldn't beat it, I guess, but or would it beat it? No, I guess it wouldn't because. Wait, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it would just beat it, right? So maybe they can take a score a club rough as their 9th trick.
Yeah, it may depend on whether the club rough comes in time.
Yeah, I guess with North having all of the clubs other than the ace, if East uses the ace of clubs for his entry, then West can play 1 round of trumps, but when he's in with the 2nd club, he has no more trumps to play.
Yep. Yeah, so if Declare is careful, he'll make from here. I mean, at this point, Declare knows that hearts are 4-1 from the auction. He's just going to have to pull trumps and pray that this works out for him, and it does. So now I can unblock the spade ace, cross in hearts, take a pitch, and concede 3 clubs, making 9 tricks. But still, 1 up to Cope. This will be a good start. I suppose Declare can cross in hearts and go like king of spades, spade rough, just to see if the queen jack falls. But it won't.
Right, because he has an extra heart entry to dummy that the jack 10 are both high at this point.
Yeah. All right, he probably
Yeah,
claimed along those lines.
I mean, this, maybe this is gonna like unsettle North South a bit because they really shouldn't have been in this contract.
Yeah, had they reached the heart partial, it would have basically been the same thing, but they would be in a much more comfortable fit. And they may well have made an overtrick in three hearts. Off the top, there's only two clubs and a diamond to lose. And with the heart queen in the pocket and South having a bunch of high spots, he should be able to ruff at least a club, set up the diamonds, and pull trumps and claim 10 tricks. So could have been an imp the other way, but Cope is going to be happy with that start. We see a balanced 11 with East, 4-4 in the majors, not opening it in second seat.
Yeah, and I think I would consider it automatic in most of my preferred partnerships, but it is still a 3-jack and 2-queen 11 count.
Yep. So South elects to open their 11 in third seat, 4-4 in the minors, this time aceless.
Yeah, in that hand, I think even playing a pretty standard style, I would not open in third seat. Like, when you only have 5 cards in the majors and basically no tricks in your hand, it's not totally clear to me what upside you're hoping for.
Maybe to preempt the opponent's club suit in third seat. Anyway, they end up in a no trump. Club a diamond, no trump. 1 diamond showing hearts. 1 no trump denying 3 hearts. Probably a 4th best club.
Yeah, well, maybe a 5th best club. Interesting choice of leads by West here. And maybe a heart, like through North suit, knowing the South has a poor heart fit. A heart rates to be passive at worst.
Yeah. So we get an update 2 no trump by East at the other table, which probably means East open the bidding. No, it probably means West open the bidding in 4th seat.
It could have gone opening bid by East, invite by West.
Yeah, but wouldn't West's invite be 2 no?
Probably, unless East opened a 2+ club and West made an inverted raise.
Okay. We see East open a club. So we do get a 4th best club lead. It's...
Yeah, so a club past 2 clubs past 2 no trump actually seems kind of normal.
Yeah, you make a good point that West could have led a 5th best club. The only issue is just like their partner might not have the right count in the suit. So if you care about that information, then you might want to lead 4th best.
Yeah.
Don't they play transfers? East-West?
Yeah, they did transfer.
Yeah, but you don't really have a way to transfer to clubs, unless you're suggesting a club and no trump as a transfer to clubs, but I think a club and no trump for them is natural.
So...
It is DeFranco and Manno. Yes. At the other table, sitting east-west.
So...
Oh, a club, a spade, a no trump, 2 now. There. Yeah. 1 spade transfer, you got it. All right. As usual, Chad is right. Club, a spade, a no trump, 2 no trump.
Yeah, so all kind of reasonable. So West now has to play a heart, which I think he will, right? He got a count signal. Oh, he didn't get a count signal. It went club to the queen and king, so he does have a bit of a guess here.
Yep.
But with his diamond entry, there's no reason to bang down the clubs immediately. You'll get another chance to.
Yeah.
Maybe think about playing a spade if partner had the queen of spades.
Okay, 9 of hearts
Yeah.
to the 10,
expected.
jack, and king, I have to imagine.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Maybe not.
big for declare.
I mean, maybe East pops ace, but whatever
That's fine,
they
too.
do, it looks like Declare is gonna
Declare
take
gonna
6
take
tricks
some
after
tricks.
this.
6 tricks. I don't think that's right.
You think they're gonna get all of their tricks somehow?
Well, what extra trick is declare going to develop?
Well, they have the king of hearts and they have... sorry, spades aren't good. The 10 of spades is not good. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Looks like...
Yeah, he's gonna take his 3 top tricks, and I don't think the defense is gonna find their way to giving him another one.
Yeah, is there any way that East could... never mind. He puts in the jack of hearts. I was wondering if there was a way East could, like, win the ace and play 2 rounds of diamonds first, get back to his hand, and then put clubs through, and... No, never mind. It's just not worth thinking about. So Declare should be cashing out, is my
And
guess.
keep in mind, East saw declare play a diamond to the 10. He's probably assuming that declare has the 9 of diamonds.
Mm. Alright, well
Or at least
this line of play makes it easy for the
diamond.
defense. Spade to the king,
Yeah.
diamond to the king.
Spade to the in your hand, cards back in the hand.
Yep. So 5
Yeah,
tricks,
so down-
100 for East-West. If East-West at the other table are in 2-0, they could make it and win a small swing.
It's often okay to play 1-0 at both tables. Playing 1-0 and more than 1-0 usually isn't okay.
Yeah, and it's way harder for Declarer on these hands because the defense can see like the assets of one of the opponents, so they know like which suit to lead, they know where some of the honors are. Like Declarer on this hand might have might play the heart suit like low to the jack and then just bang the ace queen, and he'll end up losing 2 heart tricks. But the defense knows that, you know, King Doubleton with Declare, they can now get in, play heart to the 7. Probably not even going to come to that. It looks like they have plenty of tricks regardless from here.
And I mean, declare might, for lack of anything better to do, play the clubs successfully with King 10 4th on side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Queen of Clubs, cover ace. I guess he still can't pick up the entire suit, but you're in decent shape at that point.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is going to be the end of it. He's just going to...
Okay, 2-0 trump made at the other table, so we get 1 imp swing back to street. We're still sitting on a 6 imp match, it looks like. So maybe there was a scoring error. I think we presume there was 7 coming into the last quarter.
Yeah, my guess would be that the current score is correct and the 7 imps and the scoreboard was showing at the end of the last segment was wrong.
You didn't made 3-0 trump at both tables. Very nice. Yeah, whenever someone reads out plus 600 and their teammates are like plus 400, you think they got the vulnerability wrong, maybe.
Yeah.
But well, this is an awful lot of clubs for East-West.
And an awful lot of both majors for North-South.
Yeah. But that 7 of hearts is a pretty big card. Wait, is it though? It is. It is. East has a natural heart trick, so...
Even in spades, it's a big card.
Yeah.
So spade. West might just bid 5 clubs with these colors.
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably would.
Yep. I'm still looking at the play for a second. Can North-South make 5 of a major? Because that seems like a really relevant question right now.
Can you make it by And playing West.
Twice, right? Because we need to do it twice, because one rough sluff is not good enough.
Yeah, but East also is going to be, right? If you draw trumps, East is, the East is going to win the first round of diamonds for the defense and only have round suits left.
Oh yeah, no, this
is
just easily making. We don't need to do it twice. You just need to hook the Queen 10 of Hearts with East, which is probably going to happen on the auction or on the opening lead.
Right. Right, because then one runs rough sluff is good enough.
Yeah. So Declare might need to play a little carefully. I think a heart lead is going to make his job easy.
Yeah, I think if West leads the deuce of hearts, it's virtually a lock that's a singleton.
Yeah, so we'll go put in the 8, 10, ace, spade to the ace, club rough, queen of spades, spade to the king, jack of hearts, covered 1, and then ace and a diamond, and then you just claim something to that effect.
Yep.
So yeah, 5 spades is on the table. Do East West have a good save? They probably do, right? They lose a spade, a heart, and a diamond. They have a down 2 save and 6 clubs. So this could actually be a sizable swing for a variety of reasons. I mean,
I think East probably should not be saving with that hand. There's just a little too good a chance of going plus.
Okay. Yep. All right. We do see the deuce of hearts lead.
5 clubs you're happy with, 6 clubs you really have to be right to make that bid.
Yeah, Vika says not convinced the heart lead is best. It's true, Declare can do all of this themselves, but it is much easier to do with a heart lead.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of normal for West to lead a heart. It's the simplest route to a beat.
Oh my god, 6 spades was bid at the other table, and the opponents are thinking about saving in 7.
Oh, I think it's a better save against 6 than against 5. 6, they know the ace of clubs is getting roughed.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, like, also, this is going to be a big swing. We haven't figured out...
Yeah, right.
We don't know for who yet.
Yeah, so it's going to be at least 13 imps, right? Oh, I guess not, because 7 clubs actually is a decent save against 5 spades.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my guess is rough the club now. 2 rounds of trumps ending in dummy. I mean, I guess take the heart hook immediately, but it also just doesn't matter. And then go ace of diamonds, diamond. Declare could just go ace of diamonds, diamond after 2 rounds of trumps as well. One spade, 5 clubs, immediately 5 spades by North. Is that what we had here? No. 6
No,
clubs, 6
pass.
spades by
Double.
South. That's very reasonable. Yeah, Vika says that
North.
not convinced that the heart lead is good. 7 clubs. So this is going to be a swing for Street, assuming they bring this home. Because it will be a 500 save versus them bringing home... yeah. And they do bring it home, it looks like. Wait, hold on a second. Is this making? Oh no.
Yeah, they're just going to lose 2 diamonds from here, right?
Well, but ace of diamonds, diamond, club. Diamond, yeah. Okay. Yes. Idiot streamer, get out of here. Let me take over.
I mean, they can still beer.
Oh, really relevant. Yes, very important. Let's see how Declare handles the diamond suit. So we got to go ace of diamonds, 10 of diamonds unblocking. Well, there is 7 clubs doubled down 3, result in the other room, so 500 for north-south for the Cope team. If this makes, then this is going to be 4 imps to street, who will open up a bit of a lead. That will be 10 imps total.
Yeah, it could have been a colossal pickup if they had figured out to defend 6 spades, but I don't blame them for saving.
Right.
All right, and Declare has successfully preserved his beer opportunities here.
Declare, yes. Yes, he has. So he could claim the beer now. I'm going to imagine that's exactly what he's doing. He's letting the opponents know that he will duck his heart trick immediately.
And unblock in both hands?
Yes, yes. That's why the claim took a little while for the VGraph operator to get, but...
Yep.
Alright. So 10 imps to street. Cope has them just where they want them. They're all poised to make the comeback.
Yeah, a bit of a missed opportunity for street there, but obviously they'll be happy to win imps.
Yep.
Got another colossal major suit fit for north-south here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna... Looks like they can make a slam fairly easily, huh?
Yeah, the diamond hook is on, so it is making a slam. Brad's still coming in with the dad jokes. That's why I keep you around. Also because you carried me in the bridge match of the century.
Yeah, since you had 50% every time.
Okay, so North opens a spade. North has a pretty good 1 spade opener, 21, with a bunch of aces and kings.
Yeah, not quite good enough to win 2 clubs, but basically as good a hand as he can have for his 1 spade bid.
Right, and I know you're not a fan of a 2-no opener with that hand. It's probably too good as well.
Yeah, it's too good, and it basically commits you to never showing your shape, which I think is really dangerous on a hand like this. Like, we're seeing it here, right?
Yep. Yeah, so, I mean, we could go... Okay, oh my god.
So I don't think they're going to get to a slam. Like, for one thing, South has his 4th spade that's incredibly useful, and North is going to just assume he's in a 5-3 fit.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. Did you see the contract at the other table?
I did not.
Well, it's not up yet, but if I believe chat, 2 diamonds rewound in the north. Apparently that is being played, or are they still in the auction? I mean, it's not as if East-West have a great place to run. 2 hearts would be their best spot.
How could they have gotten to 2 diamonds?
North opens 2 clubs, South bids 2 diamonds, West doubles.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, if I've learned one thing this week, it's never double anything for the lead.
Yep. Oh my god. They have the 10 of spades lead. And
I mean, they have 9 tricks off the top.
yeah, now, Declare doesn't really have entries to take diamond hooks. I mean, I guess he has the queen of spades and ace of clubs.
You don't need to. You just cash all your side winners and just sit back and just point and laugh at the guy with King Jack 9 5th.
Yeah, I do like the point and laugh plan. But, okay. Anyway, that, and Brad has the score correct. I'm sure Brad has scored many a minus 760 in his day.
So this will be, what, 340, so 8 imps to
8 imps to cope. Ish. 8 imps to cope ish. 8 ish imps to cope. I don't know. I could have said Brad had scored plus 760s, but you can't be 760 in a slam. And we know Brad never stops below slam on his side. So he makes the takeout double because he's expecting to reach slam, and then he gets rewound, and he just has to grumble and let the opponents play there. Yeah, well, 4 spades is a far less interesting contract than 2 diamonds rewound. Oh, no one's gonna learn. No one's gonna learn. Plus 430, you expected them to be in 3 no trump. Yes, yes. So realistically, I mean, I guess Declarer is maybe concerned about bad splits in the trump suit. Normally the way you would want to play the spade suit is like spade to the queen in case Jack 10 fourth is with West, but like you just might not have the entries to pick that up. One diamond redoubled, making 2 in the 2-2 fit. Okay, so Declarer has given up on the 4-0 trump split onside. Just goes ace of spades. I mean, I'm wondering if this is even correct. Like, it feels as if maybe he should have crossed to the spade queen and just take a diamond hook.
I was thinking the same thing. Once you're giving up and picking up the trumps, you should be just playing to rough diamonds, I think.
Yeah. With trumps 2-2, there was never any danger.
Yeah.
But it feels a little unnatural at imps. I mean, he's going to take a bunch of tricks, you know, and obviously 4th quarter, close match, the over tricks are going to count. But okay.
Less important when you're, when you're comparing with a 760 at the other table.
Yep. All right, well, we will, You know what? Should we jump over to the other table to see the play quickly?
Why not?
All right. Let's head over there. 2 diamonds redoubled. And so yeah, we do see the 2 club opener by North. Yeah, they're on trick 4, but this is going to be a crazy one. And so what all happened? You said the 10 of spades lead looked like... Yeah, looks like Declarer 1, played a diamond to the 10, cashed a 2nd spade, everyone followed, and now he's thinking about what to do.
I think he's still okay for his overtrick because he can play ace king of hearts, club to the ace, rough a heart, king of spades, or his king of spades, or rather just exit and wait for the ace queen of diamonds.
Right. Yeah.
He's going to score the 8 anyway.
Yeah, is there any way to do better? Like, is it possible if we cash the diamond ace and just start running spades through them that we actually get to set up a natural trick in another suit, either spades or maybe clubs if they blow up that suit somehow?
I don't think so. I think having fewer trumps than the opponents are going to make it really hard to get anything like that going.
Yeah.
Like, you can tap them, but they can just exit and you can't really get back ahead of it.
Yep. Yeah, so I really like your line, just ace king of hearts, club to the ace, rough a heart, and then exit. You expect, well, the king of diamonds must be on side, and then you'll sit back and wait for your 2 tricks eventually in the diamond suit.
Yeah, so all you need is a 5-3 heart break or a doubleton heart with the long diamonds, because then you can just play the 3rd round if the guy roughs middle, you pitch.
Yeah. And how many tricks is this? I assume someone counted. We have 6 more tricks, 2 hearts, a club, and 3 diamonds. For, I'm going to believe Brad, 760. 1 diamond rewound is... Oh, it's 2 diamonds rewound. 2 diamonds is 90, 180, 360, 560, 760. Yep. Yep. Well, let's see. This is exciting. Maybe we should stick on this table. They're bidding to 7 clubs doubled. They're playing 2 diamonds redoubled. Yeah, we'll hang here. I don't want to jump back and forth between the tables too much, so even though we wanted to take a look at the other room because they hadn't gotten a lot of screen time, I guess this is more exciting. The Cope team is winning on redoubles. They have played a lot of redoubled contracts, haven't they?
Yeah, though we're still not going to have a new match leader.
Okay, King of Spades feels like a weird play.
It's still okay.
Yeah, it's still okay, but what if West had a stiff club?
Right.
Anyway, Frederick says with the spade layout, you go for 2 roughs and hearts. Yes, Brad says if there was one area of his game that should be trustworthy, it's scoring these nonsense contracts. I'm sure you've had plenty of results on both sides. And anyone who has played Junior Bridge will at some point in their life have had plenty of these results on both sides. That's how Owen, I'm pretty sure that's how Owen knows about all the scores for every contract.
That he's had all of them?
Yeah, I mean, he's had all of them, and he's just played a ton of Junior Bridge because he was very, very involved in all of the junior stuff for a long time. Yeah, no, yeah, Frederick, I wasn't going to call you out, but you got it. You got it. There's only 1 heart rough, but yes.
Claim declare is now just going to claim.
You only redouble when it goes down, Vika. That seems like a poor choice. You should work on your redoubling technique.
Yeah, so I think not a crazy lead directing double by West there, but obviously a totally obvious redouble by North.
Yep.
You know, he's got 8 tricks and diamonds in his hand. If he can take 4 diamonds, ace king, ace king.
Yep. Yeah. Real scary. Real scary. I wonder if North-South were playing 2 clubs was something different. Because, you know, like you said, 2 clubs feels maybe a tad light with the North cards if you're trying to treat it as a game force.
I think he just decided he was on the bubble of a spade and 2 clubs and broke the tie with a stronger bid.
Yeah. All right, so West opens their weak no trump with 1 club. North passes.
I think it's normal.
Okay.
Like a diamond is kind of pointless and a spade is 10-9 fifth.
Yeah, vulnerabilities for children though. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you had a heart void at 3 clubs, it would be a lot more attractive because it would be preemptive.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Agree with that. Yeah, Brad says swap the suitors around and 1 spade is clear. Also agree.
Yeah. Yeah, here I think pass is fine.
Yep. Well, North-South have missed their spade
Exactly.
fit. They have, I mean,
The second pass seems really risky to me with a club void in 5-5.
yeah, so everything's offside, and North-South still seem to be making a spade game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Queen of Hearts offside, Queen of Diamonds offside, but they only have a spade, a
Yeah,
heart, and a
maybe,
diamond to lose.
maybe the bad diamond break makes it a little complicated.
Yeah, yeah, it's far from clear that four spades is making, but seems like the spot you want to
Two
be.
spades. Two spades was certainly making.
Yeah. How about two diamonds?
Yeah. Yeah, so two clubs is probably going to... Oh, he is bidding. Okay.
West, really trying to push them back into this. Huge result for Street in
If
the
West
other
knows,
room. Four spades did make.
if West knows that he always has a... If West knows he always has a 9-card club bid, I think it's totally correct to bid. Like, how can he know the opponents have missed a spade game?
Yeah, true. Aha!
Maybe South is going to double this, but
No,
nope.
he lets three clubs go. So this South took a vastly different position than they did in the other room. Pachtmann on the auction, a club past three clubs with four small, made a takeout double. How do you feel about that?
I think it's fine. I mean, you do have the best hand at the table, and you know your partner is extremely short in clubs, so he's going to fit you somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you truly believe your partner's so short in clubs, why didn't they overcall a 5-card suit?
Right, but as here, because his hand was just too weak, could he still make a game?
Yeah, so PJF says, do we believe this? I do. I mean, I don't, again, North didn't come in over one club, so South probably suspects that North has a terrible hand. And the diamond bid, it's not like North balanced with two spades. North balanced with two diamonds here.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
as
like
South, we
take up
don't.
that in the other room.
Yeah, we have no idea that we actually have a fit. Well,
Yeah. I think a club past three clubs double is a very, very sensible action.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but it might not be such an obvious bid if you're first looking at it. So, okay. Well, Finn this is the hand that he's going to be upset with if they don't end up winning, because he had multiple opportunities to get this right. Like, he could have overcalled a spade, which would have worked, but he could have also balanced with something that didn't show a single suited hand in diamonds. I don't know what that would have been. But
Well, I think, given that he has his club void and can expect the opponents are going to compete to three clubs, just bid two spades and then decide later if you want to bid three diamonds.
mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So how is East West doing in three clubs? I haven't really thought too much about it. It looks like they are...
Pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing quite well. I mean, Declare worked hard to pitch that heart, which wasn't even a loser, from the dummy. And to get back to South's hand to continue playing trumps, we're basically going to have to lead heart setting up the queen for him.
Yeah, I think even with club splitting 4-0, he just has no losers.
Yep. Yeah, another diamond to lose and two hearts to lose, but Declare's gonna be making this, so 720 is 13 imps.
So I think North would have done best to duck that, hope his partner can win and lead a trump, but even that's probably not good enough.
Yeah, so Vika says it sounds like North is 4-4-5-0, but a big issue is, like, partner could have overcalled one diamond over a club, so, like, you expect him to have less than, like 5 or fewer high card points, probably. Maybe even 4 or fewer. And, like, what 4 count are you really making 4 spades with? I mean, maybe you can place one, but like ace fifth of diamonds and out, four spades doesn't seem like a good spot. I could be wrong. But yeah,
I think it was a different sequence.
Yep. All right, diamond. Declarer could get in trouble by trying to cross-rough some tricks, I suppose. Like, he leads a diamond now, south pitches a heart. He roughs a spade, leads another diamond, south pitches another heart. Maybe the 8 of clubs gets promoted in some manner. No, not even on that line, because south is the one getting thrown in.
One of them is the ace or king.
Yeah.
South can't pitch 2 hearts without one of them being the ace or king.
Yeah. It does look to me, though, like south is probably going to unblock both the... Oh my god, this might make with several over tricks. Hold on. Because for south to beat this, he needs north to have the heart queen so that he doesn't get end played. Can we see the ace and king of hearts pitched on 2 diamonds? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to look like a genius one of these times when they take my exact line. 2 diamonds is more likely to be short in 1 major. 2, 4, 6, 1. Broken diamond suit. Yeah, I mean, it's just... We didn't bid over a club. I understand that West might have long diamonds for this club bid. This is just any weak no trump as far as we can tell.
I think the first pass is totally fine, by the way. Like, you do only have 5 points, and your partner's going to expect something for a vulnerable overcall.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm not,
something has to be weak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's.
But yeah,
totally sensible to pass. But I don't hate 1 spade. I mean, you have a void and you're 5-5, right? Like, if. But yeah, you do make things awkward. I think I think Chip Martell was suggesting balancing 2 spades on the north hand and then coming in 3 diamonds. You had mentioned that as well. But this is going to be 12 big imps, street opening up the margin with 10 boards to play, 15 imp lead. We will be sticking on.
Yeah, and also killing whatever momentum they generated on the previous deal.
Yeah, and that's a big thing. You know, I think a lot of bridge players, you shouldn't go on tilt or whatever, but sometimes there is momentum, and I think we talked about this a few times, how if you have a couple of good results in a row, then you just start continuing to bid games, and the opponents slump over in their chairs and let you continue bidding and making games. But they will want that one back, but they have to continue on. 1 spade by
here,
north.
North-south, and well, no, it's awfully lucky. You know, diamonds through 3 with 1 honor on side, spade finesse on.
Yeah, look at this 1 spade or 1 no bid on 12.
I think, though, isn't it what you and I would do, like, playing the way we open? Like, you can't do anything more than that.
I agree. I think if the jack of spades was the jack of hearts, I might just game force, hoping that, you know, like a red suit would... Like, I could bid out my shape, and then, like, we could get to a sensible spot. But the jack of spades feels like a bad card, even though it's in partner's suit. But yeah, it's... It is interesting to see this.
If you're often only gonna have 22 highs, you just can't be game forcing on the south hand.
Yeah. Spade and no, 2 clubs. There could be gazilli. 2 diamonds shows 8+, just artificial. So if North had the strong hand, they would now be in a game force.
So there's going to be 2 spades showing a minimum spade rebid. South will bid 2 no trump probably. North may raise.
Not with 11. ten of spades would be a big card here, but North doesn't have it.
Yeah, and if South somehow has King double ten of spades, they're in really good shape. But yeah, I agree with you. The hand is just a little too thin, even vulnerable.
So, Brad, you say you would pass two spades as South. Now, it's possible that North and South have different opening styles, but we have seen Ish pass basically every 11 count. So if Finn is also passing basically every 11, then it seems as if South has to invite.
I mean, North could still have 14 or 15.
Right.
He hasn't really limited his hand much by bidding two clubs.
Yeah. Have you been made aware that the vulnerable game offers you an incentive to play in the game? Okay, they stop in 2 now.
Yeah. Yeah, like, North could have the same hand with just a little more stuff, and then South would look really foolish not to have invited with 12 points.
Yeah, are we going to see the heart lead?
I certainly think so.
Nope. Club.
Well,
5-card club suit. So.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking that East was on lead. Yeah. So.
Yeah. No, I was asking from West. I mean, it works double dummy,
yeah.
But I don't think it's too strange to consider it on this auction. I might like to know how many. Yeah, I mean, I might like to know how many hearts North has. Because
I would guess that North has shown nothing other than at least 2 clubs.
Oh, you don't think this was Gazilli?
I think it was Gazilli.
Oh, okay.
So I think this is how he showed a normal 2-spade rebid.
So none of these bids denied having 3 hearts.
I think North denied 4 hearts, but not 3.
Okay, got it. Yeah, everyone has their own kind of Gazilli they play, and also I'm not that familiar with like the base convention, so all right. Well, we do see a lead from a 5-card suit against a no-trump contract. That often is the right thing to do. It's notable that West has led 5th best. I wonder if that's conventional or if that's a choice. Maybe I'm gonna.
I would guess they play attitude leads. I think that's fairly popular in Europe.
Opening leads against no trump. They play attitude. Yep, you are correct. Well, how is Declare doing? I mean, he doesn't have a lot of tricks.
I suspect if the 9 of clubs hold, if West is led from the ace, he's just going to lead a low spade off the board. Maybe the 10 of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a spade, given that the 10 might drop, seems to offer more chances to develop a bunch of tricks quickly.
Well, the Jack of Spades is going to hold a lot of the time, right? And then you're kind of left in an awkward spot. Yeah, transportation does suck on this hand.
Yeah.
So he goes after diamonds, which I think is right, but ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe now you leave the Jack of Spades and figure it'll hold regardless of where the king is, and then you can revert to diamonds?
Yep. I think that seems clear. Jack of Spades. If the opponents don't let the Jack of Spades hold, I mean, it's fine. But, yeah, also West might cover.
Yeah, you can be pretty sure that the Queen of Clubs is going to be an entry now.
Mm. Yeah, so we do have an update. 3-0 was bid in the south hand, or in the south at the other room. I'm presuming the exact same couple of opening tricks, but Brad says the East did not cover the 10 of diamonds with the king, which does feel like pretty weak defense.
Yeah, like often it's right not to cover those, but here I think you really want to stop Declare from taking a second finesse and running the suit against you.
Yep. Okay, Jack, King, Ace, Deuce in spades. This is not a spot where East-West are going to be giving honest spade count, so declares on their own.
Yeah, well, they don't, presumably they don't need to because they kind of know the spade count inferentially from the auction.
Right. Okay, 3-no's going down at the other table. 2-no trump does still have life. I mean, certainly if declarer does something like cash the spade queen and revert to diamonds using their club entry to hand, they'll take their 8 tricks.
Yeah.
They might even get 9 tricks, right? If the defense doesn't get hearts going soon enough.
Yeah, you can also just play queen of spades, spade. Once the 8 of spades drops, you can force out the other spade.
Mm-hmm. That's also true. All right, tension is rising.
Yeah, obviously we can see that Declare has a million ways home, but it's going to look a little scary from his point of view.
Right. And it might not even matter. 3-no trump was bid in the other room, and conflicting opinion as to whether or not it's making, but it does look like it has a chance to make.
But yeah, like any time they're in it, you're not playing with that many imps as a Declare 2-no trump.
Yep. Wow, Ish has been getting his workout in. Played the 2 diamonds redoubled, and he's now in 2-no. It is very slow.
To be fair, 2 diamonds redoubled was, despite the high stakes, a fairly easy hand to play.
Yep.
And he may just play another diamond now.
Mm-hmm.
Not risk setting up a spade winner for the defense.
Yeah, I would just be a little surprised because, I guess that queen of spades might end up stranded. You have to use the clubs to get back to hand. So it seems safest to me to just, if your whole plan is to go after diamonds, right, then I think you have to take the spade queen now. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm being dumb.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But you're right, once you cash the spade queen, you no longer need to go after diamonds because the 8 falls. So you can use the club queen as an entry. Right. Maybe.
I think Declare just has to assume that club trick 1 was honest.
Yeah, so maybe the club queen is not an entry then. Huh.
Oh, because West can hop up with the ace on the lead of the jack and block the suit?
Yeah. Whew. Oh, scores in. 3-no trump making in the south at the other table. So little does Declare know that his choices on this hand don't matter too much. It's going to be another 10 imps.
Yeah, assuming that he makes it, which I certainly think he will.
Yeah.
So he's booked to lose at least 10 and 15 if he goes down.
Right.
Or 12 if he goes down, rather.
So the lead is opening up. Okay, he goes after diamonds. It's a tough hand to play. I think basically any line of play seems sensible from here. He's probably correct that he might not need the spade queen because he can get 3 diamonds, a club, and a heart from here, even if the spade queen goes away.
Right, and he knows he can always force an entry to his hand, and he can't necessarily force an entry to dummies. So
yep.
Maybe you should cash the spade queen, because if you cash the spade queen and then shift to diamonds, the opponents can never take 2 spade tricks.
Yeah.
Even if they were 4-2, then they can't lead over their finessing position because the other guy doesn't have any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, you
Yeah, so
kind of
queen
get
of spades
rewarded if the
might be
spade
better.
10 drops, you know? Like, you cash the queen of spades, the 10 drops, you're just like, ooh, I got an extra trick. That's nice. Now I can go about my business. Maybe even cash the
Right.
9 next. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, so it does seem like a bit of a misstep not catching the spade.
but I don't think it's going to cost here. I mean, well, I'm not sure. Haven't figured it out. Um,
So let's say it goes heart lead by West. I think you have to put up the king. East wins and returns a heart. You turns out you're okay because the hearts are cut off, but it's a little scary as declare.
yep. Yeah, agreed. Ooh, that might be a reason to not cash the spade queen. Yeah,
Right.
because that sets up a
That's
a spade entry to East Hearts. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I understand.
But that's okay though, right? Because you would still have four diamonds and a club is five and two spades and the hearts. That's your eight tricks.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. We figured it out. Everything's fine.
Yeah, so I think the declare could have done anything he wanted really at that point in the hand.
Yep. But this might be only 8 now. I think if West finds the heart switch, maybe he...
But I think it was only eight the other way anyway, if he had cashed the queen of spades. For the same reason, right? You cash the queen of spades, play a diamond, West wins, plays a heart, and you never know your club.
Yep, you got it. All right, lots of thinking for... I mean, okay, this is a vulnerable contract, so West, of course, is trying his best to collect plus 100. Makes sense, but...
Right, and West has no reason to believe that South has this 12 count that he didn't bid a game on.
Also true, yes.
It's a little hard for him to, he knows it's certainly possible with North-South opening light that South can have a heavy invite, but he has to also, cater to the universe where South hand is just a 10 or 11 count.
Right.
So I think Declare probably will win this and play a club to the jack. I mean, he also doesn't necessarily know what's going on in the diamond suit. East cover would also be totally natural with Honor Doubleton.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Declare doesn't know he's making from here.
Right.
But I think West knows that Declare is making.
I think that's right. But, Declare has to be a little concerned with, what's his best chance to make it at this point, and it may not look like taking 3 diamond tricks is what's going. I mean, I think he has to know that the 10 of spades is offside. No one would make this particular Grosvenor.
Yep. Playing a spade seems suspect here, because those spades are just stranded. We're never getting there.
It's true, but East is now end played, right? He has to play a club giving you access to the diamonds or a heart giving you access to the spades.
Yeah, but you could
Or
always
diamond.
just play a club to the jack in hand.
But if he thinks that East may not have any, if he thinks that East may only have started with 2 diamonds, then this is, I think, a pretty good play.
Okay, so is he putting in the 7 when East plays a diamond now? Because, well...
No, because if East plays a diamond, the diamonds had to be 3-3. But if East is out of diamonds, then I think this is a pretty good play. I don't think that cover could have been from Honor 4th, right? But it could have been from Honor Doubleton.
Sure. That's a good point. Yeah, so if East had played a diamond here, but Declare threw a diamond. So...
Odd, so now playing the king, if West wins, he'll play small, and if West ducks it, he'll cash 2 diamonds and play a heart. Is he going to make this now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess he won't make it in spite of his best efforts.
Yeah, I'm wondering if West just wins this and plays a heart, thinking that Declare can't have the heart queen. Like you said, West can count South for all of the other high cards except for the heart queen here. Lots of tanking, when the contract doesn't really matter at this point.
Well, let's see. So suppose this holds. Declare cashes 2 diamonds and leaves a heart to the king.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's making it, right?
I mean, my guess is probably no, but I haven't really thought it through.
I think that diamond pitch gave him a minus, right?
No, he can do this, right? Or is this not good enough? He has 3 more tricks.
Sorry, he has.
Yeah.
You're right. 3 tricks left. Yeah.
Yep. Now he has this diamond guess, but I think your inference is.
I don't think that cover could possibly have been from Honor 4th with the Doubleton and dummy.
Yep. Okay, making 2. This would have been a much more exciting hand to watch in 3 no trump.
Yeah, so this would be another very unfortunate result for the Delmonte team.
Yep. So this is going to be, what did we say? 10? 10 imps to Street, who has opened up a 25 imp lead.
Yeah, 2 red game swings on the last 2 hands. Really devastating for the North-South chances here. All right, well, still 9 boards to play. It's by no means out of reach, but that really is hurt.
Yeah, pretty devastating. All of this coming immediately after the 2 diamonds redoubled. Yeah, Vika says that East would have exited something else if he had the 8 of diamonds protected, so that is also correct.
Yeah.
Would not bother trying for the Grosvenor, unlike Finn. Finn tried for the Grosvenor in 3 spades in the previous set.
So here, I guess it starts a heart double and north-south get to a diamond partial, so east-west can make quite a few hearts, huh? They can make 4 hearts fairly easily.
Yeah, 4 hearts been made in the other room.
Yeah, so a heart double. Maybe East makes a limit raise despite being a little light. Maybe a mixed raise if they have one available.
Yeah, mixed raise would probably be my choice.
Well, assuming that they have a way to do it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if East mixed raises 3 hearts, that might freeze the opponents out of finding diamonds.
I think it might be 3 clubs. Didn't we see that on a previous board? Nope, it's...
This has to be limit plus, right? So...
well, no, because he's a passed hand, so limit not plus.
Okay, limit not plus. Yes. 2 no, 4 hearts. North not feeling frisky like another double.
Yeah, right. So, normal result. So, at this point, that's what East-West are hoping for?
Yeah. They did well to get there. I mean, East, they only have 23 highs, right, between them. So it's nice to reach the making game. No large swing. And this should be a pretty quick claim after Declare plays a trump and sees both opponents follow. He knows he can rough both a diamond and a club in his own hand.
Yeah, no way for the spade to go away, so not even an over trick at stake here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna step away for a moment.
Sure. You don't think East-West at this table know they're up 20 imps? They came in ahead a little bit. I think they were ahead 7, if I recall, or 6 on the score sheet. They know 20 is going to be a huge pickup. 19 could be a win for their side, right? North-south at the other table can bid and make 6 spades, so I'm not convinced they believe that they're always losing imps on this board, even though they did. And it feels like they have a bunch of good positions. I mean, 7 clubs doubled being a save has to feel quite nice. They would have been much happier if they defended 6 spades, of course, but yeah, I mean, minus 500, they're probably not that upset. They might not believe they're up 20. You know, I think board 21, they might have no clue if the game swing happened.
Yeah, I heard the question, and I think they're going to assume that they want a game swing on board 20.
Yep.
We think it's a very good chance, but the last one, you know, they may think they want a game swing if the play goes differently. They may think 3-no trip is down, which is possible. They may think it's a push. Could just be anything.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, on board 19, they might win imps, right? 6 spades makes on the north-south cards.
Mm-hmm.
So
very, very difficult to get to, but yeah, 760 is not a disaster by any means.
yeah.
Yeah, not a great result, of course, but you know you're protected, that your counterparts are going to be at least making a game and possibly more.
Yeah. So
And also, by the way, once in a while, that's a 760 push. Not super likely, but like it was all kind of reasonable.
sure. Yep. But yeah, my guess is they believe they're ahead a little bit. I think your comment was just, you know, maybe they're going to try and look for some small places that they can pick up imps. I feel like they're going to be pretty comfortable just doing normal things and trying to push some boards.
Yeah, and they were plus a few imps coming in, and they're certainly going to be confident they haven't lost imps this set. Even with the 760, you know, they're going to figure that's a small loss. They have one substantial win, you know, a couple of possible pickups, not too many other likely losses. So I think they're up like 10-ish, 15-ish. They have no reason to do anything other than play totally down the middle.
Yeah, definitely. Now, West has a really good 1-no opener, and East finds the invite. So West was very happy that partner elected to invite, holding a complete maximum. And I guess the contract's making. The Club King is off, but maybe we don't even have to worry about that card because South is never getting in to lead clubs through. We just duck the opening diamond lead and then cross in spades to take a heart hook eventually.
Spades 3-3 with the ace on the side is pretty good for Declare's chances because he could just pitch all of his clubs on the spades.
Yeah, East finds the invite. I mean, he does have a good 5-card side suit. Jack Doubleton of clubs might not be the greatest holding, but 2 Doubletons, he has a little shape. It is light, but I mean, this hand is in their no trump range, yeah? So
if East catches West with just the Jack of Spades, they've got a ton of tricks and 4 hearts.
yeah.
You know, I think East plan, if West had bid 2 diamonds, was going to bid 2 spades as a spade invite. So if the hand is good enough for that, it's definitely good enough for an invite after you have a fit.
Yeah, it's late.
So yeah,
I mean, 7 high card points, opposite of 15 to 17. You're at most 24. But there's this thing I hear about vulnerable games, which offer an incentive if you bid and make them.
And knowing that your partner has at least a couple of spades and, you know, a pretty good chance for some spade honor, your tricking potential is really enormous. You just don't need that much to be able to scrape together a game here. You know, like the King of Hearts in a weird way is wasted because if you had the Queen of Hearts, you'd still be on the same finesse, but it would give partner a little more room outside it.
So, I mean, the play is not straightforward from here. Obviously, Declara doesn't know that both the heart hook is working, trumps are splitting, and ace third of spades is on. We could see this go down. Now, I mean, maybe Declara leads a spade to the king holding, a heart to the ace, and a spade to the 10, losing to the jack.
Absolutely. I think that's that's a very possible sequence of plays. I mean, I think he's certainly going to play a spade now. He doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah, the question is just, does he cash a high heart first? Does he play a spade and when it wins, take the heart finesse immediately? Or does he return to hand with a high heart? There are a bunch of options for Declara, but yeah, he should be working on the spade suit. That seems like his best chance at establishing a source of tricks.
Yeah, and I kind of like spade to the king, heart to the ace spade. Because, like, you might even, if North pops up with the ace and they don't do anything damaging to you, you might just play the king of hearts, not worry about the finesse. Figure pitch 2 clubs on the spades, rough 2 diamonds in hand, and not worry about the queen of hearts.
Okay, wrong black 2 on the table. Don't worry, we figured it out. I was skeptical about the 2 clubs play.
Yeah, so this is why I don't like the aces of hearts play. Now he's kind of forced to take the heart finesse. Because he can't afford to have it go heart to the king, spade, defense wins and draws a trump, right?
Yeah, it seems bad. I'm a little surprised that he took this line if he wasn't playing a spade to the 10 on the first round.
Yeah, that too.
Because, I mean, like you said, what did he think was going to happen when he led a spade? Did he think that they were going to win the ace?
Yeah, and even if the ace of spades is offside, it might, the king might hold him. And I think South would win an offside ace because... Oh, no, sorry, he's looking at the dummy. Yeah, so South would always duck the ace offside.
Right, like, I mean, the king of spades always holds. Declara easily could have, like, crossed a dummy and led the king of spades and it would have held.
Right.
So...
Yeah, so I think he's now regretting playing the ace of hearts, even though it maybe felt natural at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Ewan says the club 2 might have worked. Might. Strong emphasis on the might there, because it's true, if we were playing this in no trump, you might not want to hop up with the king, fearing that Declara might then hook your partner's queen. But in the suit contract, I mean, looking at this kind of dummy, if you're not getting the king of clubs as a trick, you could be in real trouble.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to duck that king, regardless of what's going on. I mean, here, now look what's happening. He's kind of put himself in this impossible position. I think he has to play small here.
Yep. Now, of course, he's going to stumble home and make his contract if he guesses the spades.
Right. Which he might not. I mean, given the tortured play, North 100% knows his partner as the jack of spades, so I think he's quite likely to find that duck.
Yeah, we can hope. Hope for cope.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Declara's line of play has been incredibly revealing about his hand here.
Okay. Jack of hearts holds. So now we play a heart to the king because I think we should.
He didn't come all this way not to draw the third trump.
Right. I mean, he might be thinking about taking a club hook. Is there? Hold on, hold on. Maybe there's an alternative, right? Because we know South has the remaining trump, so we're not in danger of a club to the king and North pulling trumps against us. Is there any hope for a cross ruff? I don't see it.
Well, this isn't so great though. Suppose he plays Jack of Clubs, run to the king, and North just puts the high diamond on the table, setting up Declare as winner. Oh, I guess then that's okay because he can just draw trumps. Yeah. The thing like he loses the spades, but he doesn't need them if the 10 of diamonds is the winner.
All right, here we go.
He does find that play as he should. Now we're gonna have another 2-minute tank while Declare figures out whether North is on tilt or not.
Right.
Like, if he thinks North is rattled, he may think that North is not on the ball enough to duck the spade here.
Yep. So, okay, does he go down if the 10 of spades loses? South returns a diamond, tapping the dummy. And the answer is yes. Okay, we have worked it out.
Yeah, he'll lose a club and a diamond.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if South wins the spade and returns a club, Declare is going to make it. So,
I don't think South is going to make that particular mistake.
Wait, is that even true? Hold on.
Yeah, if he returns a club, Declare makes it, I think, right?
So it goes club, and what club does West play?
So he puts in the queen, right, to force an entry to dummy?
Okay, North ducks.
Okay.
Go on.
Is that good enough?
Yeah. Man, this would be the best defense if it goes 10 of spades, jack, and a club. They would just be showing off at that point.
If it goes queen and North wins, they make the hand.
They do, yeah.
That is quite a defense. I think South will find the simpler and partner-proof defense of just returning a diamond.
Yeah, that does seem like the better line.
So they did bring home 4 hearts in the other room.
Yep. Yeah, my guess is they took a line of play that didn't put them in this precarious spot. If West still had a couple of trumps remaining at this point, then North would be terrified of ducking, I think, for fear of queen of spades, spade ruff, and then Declare could do whatever he wanted.
Apparently there's some interesting play at the other table, according to PJ here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Ace of Hearts was a pretty big mistake because it kind of forced him into this self-torture here. If he hadn't done that, he might have just even declined the heart finesse and still been okay.
This one's going to be a while.
So you've talked about some of the inferences you get when a defender is known to give false count, which might be going on here. I don't know if there's any inference Declare can make from that.
Yeah, so I was actually just about to point that out, that if North-South are playing upside down, now North didn't know what was going on the first round of spades, so he didn't know it was his job to give false count and then come up with this line of defense. By the way, Declare has gotten it right.
And notice South did protect his partner by also giving false counts?
Yeah. But if they were playing upside down and North had played the 9 then the 3, rather than the 3 then the 9 on the 2 spades, I think it was the 3, they would definitely do that holding jack third. I mean, they might not, but if their partner was ever in question that they should be taking the spade ace, then North would want to give a true count. on that trick. So it is possible that when Declare sees like these quote-unquote false cards, or whatever you want to call them, in the spade suit, then he can guess it correctly.
So Declare is now actually playing to make all the rest of them, just in case there's a squeeze, which there is not.
Yep. So he will pitch a diamond. North is going to pitch a diamond. He will then theoretically have counted out the hand and know it's safe to take the club hook. I would not risk pitching a club here as North, but I think some players would. It might depend on the level of my opponent. You know, at match points, sure, maybe I throw a club here.
Mm-hmm. And he's, already, yep, I guess, he did pitch a diamond, so... Alright, so one him to street another. Not really a missed opportunity to north-south, except that they had the opportunity for Declare to go down in a cold game.
Yep. Okay, so Coke still needs 26 according to the scoreboard, and they're running out of time. They have 7 boards to go.
Yeah, they certainly need to win a swing in the next couple of boards to get back into it, but so not a hopeless position, although it's obviously it's obviously going to take more than just good sound play to get back into this match.
Right. So North does open a mediocre 11. This is not vulnerable. The other 11 count that he had a few boards back was vulnerable on board 21.
He still calls on his terrible hand with 6 points and 5 mediocre diamonds.
I like it. And so South bids a spade, 2 hearts by West. Just everyone's getting a piece of the action.
Support double by North. South probably is just going to bid 3 no trump here.
You like the 3 small hearts?
Oh, sorry, he'll bid 3 hearts and let his partner bid 3 no trump, you're right.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll bid 3 diamonds showing a stopper and let his partner bid 3 no trump. I think that's more likely.
Yeah, one of those things probably seems the most sensible.
Yeah, 3 hearts would probably show a heart stopper and invite partner to bid 3 no trump.
So, how is 3 now? It looks terrible. I mean, for starters, it just like doesn't make, right? Like it's not even close to making on a heart lead.
I mean, you have 6 tricks ready to go, and with clubs King Jack third offside, you don't really have a lot of opportunity to develop tricks.
I guess it's terrible on a diamond lead as well. West just has these clubs locked up. So do we lead a heart or a diamond as East? Certainly a heart, right?
Probably. Well, knowing that the diamond stopper is in South, you might lead a diamond, figuring that it's basically safe.
Yeah, but so is a heart, and partner asked for it. There it is.
Yeah.
I win.
And you're totally terrible.
We get the heart lead.
So we'll probably put in a middle one here.
Yep.
And then Declare will, I guess, take a club finesse, and things are going to go fairly badly for him from there.
Yep. Yeah, once West realizes that Declare is trying to set up his tricks in clubs, he's going to be like, ooh, let me continue hearts. I know what to do from here.
Yeah, so Declare is going to take a spade, 2 hearts, 1 club, maybe 2 diamonds. So he'll be down 3 or 4, depending on exactly how the play develops.
It can't be that bad, right? Is it really that bad? Declare gets 2 hearts. He's gonna take 3 clubs. It looks like down 2, yeah? He's gonna take 3 clubs, 2 hearts, and 2 pointed aces. Maybe on a good day he squeezes East into getting one of the pointed kings as well.
Oh, I guess because West can't set up both hearts and shift to spades in time to stop the Claire from running the clubs. It's true.
Yeah. Alright, Ace of Hearts and 10 of Hearts? Maybe we'll see the Jack. Don't overthink it, just play back any random heart spot.
Yeah, right.
Okay, the 9. Let's make it as clear as possible to everyone at the table that we have the club Jack.
Yes, I guess the Claire is going to be down 2 from here.
Maybe only on a spade through, because that cuts communications. On a diamond through, looks like East gets squeezed on the run of clubs. They should work it out.
Yeah, although North has to pitch something here too, right?
Diamond.
Yeah, so he switches. So if he pitches a diamond and West shifts to a diamond,
Oh.
or
Down 1. Looks like West aired and returned a diamond.
yeah. Yeah, maybe a small pickup to north-south.
Yeah, it could be. Yep, 3-0 down 2 at the other table. 2 imps. They're making the comeback. 24 to go, but they are running out of runway. They have 6 boards to play. It's now 4 imps aboard. They're going to need some pretty big swings.
Yeah, it is sort of a normal 3-0 trump to get to. You know, you've got the right number of high card points.
Mm-hmm.
North is going to open the bidding. White most of the time, I think.
Yeah. Alright, maybe we have a break now. It's looking like that. No new board has showed up for a minute.
Yeah, Italian cigarette time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know you and I would always, when our opponents took breaks like this, we would discuss, you know, where we thought we stood in the match. At this point in time, you think that's what these guys are doing? Or you think they're just trying to take their mind off things until they get back to the table?
I would guess they know that they haven't picked up any imps, so they may be doing a little strategy huddle to figure out just how much to try to push and generate over the next 6 boards.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if they think they're stuck like 10-ish, they'll probably want to play down the middle. If they are correct, you know, if they get the state of the match correct and know they're down by 20 some odd imps, they're certainly going to want to do more than just sit back and wait for imps to fall in their lap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, you know, 10 imps you can get back with just, you know, good solid play and, you know, some mean reversion. 25 is really tough in 6 boards without generating something.
Yep.
But who knows? You know, their opponents are not exactly playing in top form, so they may, you know, they may figure like they make one mistake and that's a few imps. You have some normal good luck and that's a few more imps, and all of a sudden, without really doing anything, you're back in the match.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, you're playing against like Levin and Weinstein. It's a very different position than playing against, you know, a good but not top pair.
Yep.
The East-West here are pretty good experts, but, you know, we've seen them make a bunch of mistakes throughout this match, and you have to assume that they're not going to play double dummy for the remainder.
It's actually refreshing. I was talking with Steven the other day about how I was kibitzing an old spin gold match, and there were 0 double dummy mistakes in the play during the entire set. And then I went on to mention that like 4 of the players on at the table were all cheaters, or later became convicted cheaters. So like it's nice to know that people are human every once in a while. Um,
All right, so we do have a new board here. This doesn't look like it's going to generate a huge swing, but who knows?
yeah. Well, I'm
Like it's a
curious that the
normal-
hearts are situated very well for north-south if they want to save in spades somehow.
I think East-Western's going to play a no-trump partial.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah, it's
thinking
really
about
like
that
they-
contract
they play
3-0. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, East-West can play 3-0 here with 24 highs and 2 balanced tens.
Yep.
You know, a club, a something, 1-0, 3-0 doesn't seem so unlikely. So how are they gonna do? So with the queen ten of spades on side and the queen of
1, 2, 3,
sorry,
4,
queen of
5,
hearts.
6, 7, 8. I mean,
Yeah, I think they may well make 3-0 trump, right? Like the opponents can't really attack spades in time with spades 4-4 and the queen 10 on, so you just play on diamonds and probably come to a lot of tricks.
yeah, well, I was going to say if South gets off to a heart lead, 3-0 trump doesn't look so good. And that's apparently what's going on in the other room.
I think it's okay though, right? It goes hard jack queen. Can you just duck it and come out okay?
Well, South has 2 entries.
Right, but you never have to play spades because you don't need those tricks. I don't think, right? You have. Oh, maybe you do. Yeah.
No. But I mean, like, you play diamonds, right? South wins the ace of diamonds, so it goes heart to the queen,
right.
winning, heart back to the king, diamond. South pops, goes 10 of hearts, 9 of hearts, whatever, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it looks like a push at 3-0 down 1.
Yeah.
East may well duck the opening heart. I probably wouldn't. I would be more afraid of the queen of hearts winning in north and a spade coming through than hearts being 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure it would go jack, queen, ace, diamond. Let them take their 2 diamonds and... Oh, that's 2 heart tricks? I don't know. I've... Well, anyway, this is hopeless.
Yeah. Yes, this is hopeless. Although down 2 in the other room, maybe they could pick up 3 imps for not going down 2.
I doubt it, because I think what's going to happen basically is they're going to take the line of play I had suggested or whatever. South's going to get his heart set up, North's going to win the king of diamonds and put a low spade through, and East, to make it, is going to fly king.
Right.
But we'll see. We'll see what Declare does. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's scary to win the ace of hearts, so maybe ducking the heart does have some merit.
And if South only has one of the 3 of ace, king of diamonds, ace of spades, then you're much better off ducking it, right?
Well, I mean, like, a spade through is the main concern, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't really know what's going on in the spade suit. I mean, South doesn't need to have the spade ace. They could just have queen 10 of spades, and North switches to a low spade from like ace fifth, and you're in huge trouble. But yeah, okay. So heart ducked. This is a good start for Declare, but ooh, spade comes now. I'm not surprised by the spade switch, but obviously a heart back would have led to an easy defeat of the contract. I'm a little surprised. North has only 5 high card points, and West has turned up with 12, opposite a minimum opener. It looks like South is leading from their own suit. I would probably just try and set up partner suit. They must have entries. That would be my thinking.
Yeah, North can certainly place at least the ace of hearts, so... And assuming that the VGraph operator was honest, but it felt like, it felt like he's paused, which means he's got the ace of hearts. If it goes Jack Queen low in tempo, then maybe North has to worry about Declare just having had a trick one guess that he got wrong.
Well, Declare misguesses the spades, so. I think if Declare guessed the spades, they were making this, unless I'm incorrect.
No, I think you're right. I mean, except it was going to go 9, South would probably duck and he has to guess it the next time around.
Sure. Maybe it was still down 1. I mean, it looks like North would have set up a spade trick. They would get 2 spades, 2 diamonds, and a heart. Yeah, never mind. It was always down 1.
All right. Yeah, because they can ace of spades, get in with a diamond, bang a spade, and they've got a spade winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a little sleepy here, as you can hear.
Yeah, so probably not my choice to switch away from hearts. I mean, we know that Declare has 2 heart stops, but I mean, 10-4 of clubs looks like it's kind of well stopped in the club suit. Declare is gonna have to go after diamonds. Our partner has stuff. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm guessing North.
I mean, North knows his partner has 4 spades, so that's something.
Yep.
The auction was pretty revealing.
Yeah, that could be a reason to go after the spade suit, is that if his partner's hand looks something like this, he's still beating at a trick. And it is imps. You're just trying to defeat the game contract as easily as possible. Declare really in the tank about how to best navigate this. I mean, the diamond discard feels weird to me, but maybe irrelevant. I guess you can throw a club on the ace of hearts when you get in. I don't understand why we're not just playing diamonds immediately. What layout is he hoping for?
Maybe he's considering playing club to the queen and the queen of diamonds as his only chance to crash the diamonds.
Okay. I could see that.
I don't think it's going to work, since then North would have the guarded 9. But you're trying to figure out if there's any way to induce a huge mistake from North-South.
Sure. I mean, technically you can pick that holding up, right? Queen of clubs, queen of diamonds, king, small ace, cross to the heart king, run the 8 of diamonds.
Yeah.
So maybe. I would be doing my best to just get out for as many tricks as I can take. All right, he's going for it. Club to the queen. Queen of diamonds. Wait for it.
Come on, don't let me down.
Pausing to ask about the opponent's carding. This late in the match, probably not. We have really slowed down to a crawl in terms of the play speed at this table.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, what is he thinking about now?
It's every trick. Yeah, they're going barely faster at the other table. Um,
This is ridiculous.
Look, honestly, part of this is just exhaustion. I
Yeah.
I've been there, and I mean, not in like the finals of one of these giant things, but kind of similar spots, and like you just get tired and you're like half falling asleep playing the last set. I think you mentioned it earlier, Craig, that the finals is not the highest quality bridge. It tends to be like the Zenith final. I just said, I'm reading chat. Tends to be the semifinals. Is often the highest
It
quality.
wasn't me who said that, but it is. Yeah, it wasn't me who said that about the finals, but it is often true.
Yeah. Alright, Declarer is showing his hand and claiming losing the Diamond King from here. So, push forward. And we now have 5 boards to play. Still 26 imps. Wait. 24 imps. 24 imps. I can math. Ooh. Okay. East has the majors and West has the minors. Not a simple choice for how West should handle their 6-5 opposite a 1 spade opener. I'm presuming they start with a no trump.
Yeah, maybe they have some method for hands like this.
Yeah, we'll see.
And I don't remember what their one no trump is in this position. Whether it's something fancy. They do have a lot of specialized responses to their one level openings.
Right, yeah. So Brad says it looks more like East has spades. You're correct. East probably gonna rebid 2. Well, don't you rebid 2 hearts here? This looks like extras to me.
I would rebid 2 hearts, but 3 spades is. Oh, yes, they have a specialized.
Yeah. They play Gazilli, so screw all that noise. But
so I'm not sure. The West will bid probably 2 diamonds, even though it's maybe very slightly on the light side for that bid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not sure what East does. I guess 2 hearts there would show extras, and a spade and no trump 2 hearts would have been a weak bid. Is that right?
Yes, I think. I think that's standard.
I have played Gazilli, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, now
I think you and I
it's not clear to me because some bids in Gazilli show 17 plus. So I don't know exactly which auctions would do that. So West can bid 2 diamonds to. This is probably both minors, if I had to guess.
Yeah, presumably both minors weak since he could have bid 2 diamonds as an all-purpose strength showing bid, assuming that these 2 clubs is what we think it is.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's possible that 2 clubs has an implication of real strength, because otherwise that 3 no bid would be awfully aggressive.
Well, I mean, maybe. Two clubs
maybe,
is either like so. 2 clubs is either like natural with clubs.
Oh, or extras.
Yeah, or extras.
Or whichever it is. West likes their hand because if it's clubs, it's a really great hand for clubs. If it's extras, they've got 8 points.
Cope played in 3 spades and was making it on these cards, but he F-ished it up at the end. Got it.
Yeah. Seeing some of the sloppiness that can happen at the end of a very long, grueling tournament.
It was
particularly four-handed, right? I think it's very, very difficult to play every board of a tournament at this level.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, it was very fish, if the play record is correct. Maybe we should check that out in Confirmed by Vugraph operator. Did you ask Ewan that?
I mean, it's not like three spades is cold, right? You have a heart, two clubs, a diamond, and a spade to lose.
Yeah, you can set up a club if the opponents don't knock out the entries.
Right.
Got it.
The opponent's sort of leading hearts to get that king queen off the board.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, you can also set up diamonds because the defense might go like ace of diamonds diamond or something.
I see. And then you just cross to a heart and rough a diamond. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So here, I think he does pass. Figuring that he's got a lot of spade tricks and some extras, and even opposite both minors, 3-0 must have play.
Yeah. So does this have play? That's an interesting question. The clubs can be set up.
I mean, the defense can take 3 diamonds and 2 clubs off the top.
Yeah. Okay. Look, you don't need to be so rude. I'm sure that there's chances in this contract. We just gotta find them. Work with me here, Craig.
So on a heart lead, I do not think there are chances because now even if the declare can set up the clubs and the defense doesn't switch to diamonds, the club suit is cut off.
Mm-hmm.
They'll win the first round of clubs, play another heart, and dummy is just dead.
Yeah.
So declare can then try to revert to setting up spades, but by now I think the defense will, for one thing, just have a bunch of tricks, but also have an extremely good idea what's going on this hand, especially with the spade hand face up in the dummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is an interesting choice at trick 1. The South kind of needs to guess if his partner's leading from heart stuff or heart not stuff.
So he can use the rule of 11, probably, right?
Is that effective here?
Because declare could have king 10 doubleton instead of king queen doubleton.
Well, declare could have like 10-8 doubleton, right?
I guess that's true too. Yeah, because partner would have led low with the king queen himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe not a trivial choice here. So let's say he does put in the jack and declare plays a club to the queen. I guess he plays another heart now. What else can he really do? Declare can knock out the other club, and now North probably just puts a spade through to try to dummy lock declare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you agree with that as a line of defense, but I think that's kind of natural.
Yeah, I think if the Jack of Hearts loses, I probably wouldn't be too tempted to return the heart suit when in with a club. I mean, it's best, but I might be more concerned about, or I might just think, okay, partner probably has the other heart on her. Like, I don't want to give declare a free heart finesse. Looking at that ace-9 and dummy. Which might help declare out a little bit.
Yeah, I think it will because he desperately needs to keep one of those hard entries to get to the clubs.
Yeah. I mean, it does seem as if North-South are going to work out how to take 5 tricks, no matter what. Because even if it does go Jack of Hearts, like, we're not switching to spades as South, so we're going to switch to diamonds.
Right, and I think if, let's say it goes Jack Queen or Jack King, and it goes club to the Queen, if that holds, then the defense is really in control of the hand.
Mm-hmm. We have conflicting information from PJF and our favorite kibitzer, Michael Schuster. That in the other room, East rebid 3 spades over a no trump, and the defense got all 5 of their tricks.
Okay, that seems very plausible.
It definitely seems possible, but I'm gonna choose to believe the storyline of this is not the same Cope that played in the other match and did well in like the Svingold. This is his evil twin brother who is out to cause calamity.
3 spades down 1 seems normal, and you were speculating about maybe the defense accidentally setting up Declare's diamonds, but from the south hand, I think you just lead a heart at trick 1, and now you've saved yourself from any possibilities of that happening.
Right. Yep.
Like, it's hard to imagine south against 3 spades would lead anything other than a small heart.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, he is giving serious thought to putting in the 7 of hearts, which will work out awfully well if he does it.
Yeah, I like it. It's basically like the holdings where it's like honor 10 or honor 8, it's kind of a wash what you do. So you like lose to 10-8 double 10, you win against king queen double 10. Is it likely your partner would have led low from king queen 4th? Maybe. But your partner would always lead a low one from a 10-8 4th?
Yeah, maybe he would lead an honor from... Well, certainly from king queen 10 4th he would lead an honor, but even king queen empty 4th, like, knowing that his right-hand opponent is very short in hearts, the honor is kind of appealing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so he does work out to put in the 7. Club, North pops up with the king. And my guess is that another heart comes through.
Yeah, I think having gotten the hearts right on the first round of the suit, it's safe for North to go up with the king here, and maybe he doesn't like quite know what's going on, but we can see that the king of clubs is fine.
Mm-hmm. So which heart do we play now as North?
Probably the 6 because of the normal card, and you don't want to like have partner think that you're sending some kind of signal by doing anything else. Like, if you play a higher one, maybe there's an implication of not having diamond strength, and you do actually have diamond strength.
Yeah, but East is face up. I mean, it's not like South is ever switching to spades.
No, but South might need to know. So West has shown both minors. South might need to know. Wow, that's quite a play.
That is quite a play.
South might need to know how strong the concealed diamonds are, and if North plays a higher heart, there might be an implication that his diamonds are weaker and therefore declarers are stronger.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm concerned, like, if I lead the 6 and it goes low and then South goes into the tank again, I'm a little worried. I would much rather just lead the 8 back as North.
I think when it goes low 7 queen, both North and South have a pretty good handle on what's going on in the heart.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, West can't really have the 8. So, I agree with you. Okay, well, we get the 8 of diamonds switch. What do you think about 10 queen?
I'm wondering if also, like, North is maybe feeling some ethical pressure after South thought for so long before finessing the 7 of hearts. Mm-hmm. Like, South's jack of hearts is now face up on the table from North's point of view, so he may feel he has an issue.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not required to lead away from King Jack 3rd into a player who showed that suit.
No, I think it's a really extreme play, but like it may be in the back of his mind that that he can't take advantage of what he knows about the heart suit from the huddle.
Yeah.
Admittedly, if you're going to do that, probably you should just shift to a spade.
Mm-hmm.
Although but if Declare has a spade, then actually no. So if Declare has a spade, it's okay to shift to a spade because the hearts aren't unblocked yet.
Yeah. Yep.
aces. And I don't see what South is thinking about here. I don't see how it can be right to put in. I mean, I guess if he's worried that Declare has very strong diamonds, maybe you don't do the work of setting him up for him by winning the ace, but...
Wait, was this really how the play went in the other room in 3 spades? I just took a look. There's no chance that that's how the play went, is there?
Oh, I don't know, I didn't look.
Yes? What do you mean, yes? I don't think yes means the same thing in your language as it does in my language. You watched it? Did you have enough popcorn? Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
So what did happen in the room?
Well, Ish is debating what's going on. This diamond spot looks very high to me. I think he is being tempted to try and put in the 10 of diamonds. I don't know if that concedes the contract, but it definitely would look very silly.
I think it gets Declare a pretty long way there, right? So if he'll win... I think he's gonna make. I think if Ish doesn't win this trick, Declare's gonna make it.
Yeah, actually,
So
Declare's gonna make it for the same reason he could have made 3 spades in the other room, because South gets end played into giving Declare access to his jack of clubs.
Right.
Got it. Wait, hold on. Is that even correct?
Let's see. So let's say he plays the 10 and Declare wins the queen. So Declare plays a club to the queen.
Yep.
Do we want that to hold?
Yeah, that
probably.
holds.
So now he plays ace, king, queen of spades.
Yeah, it's just not enough. Looks like Declare only has 8 tricks no matter what.
So let's see. He would take 3 hearts and 3 spades is 6. And a club is 7 and a diamond is 8.
Yep, exactly.
And I guess he can't quite come to a 9th trick. Yeah, because the defense can still take 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, and a spade that Declare is going to have to set up for them. All right, well, Ish is successfully...
Well, Frederick, setting up spades gives back the diamond trick that South ducked. So the defense would then come to 2 diamonds, 2 clubs, and a spade trick. But yes, you're correct. Declare can set up spades to get to 9. The defense just gets to 5 first. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so... All right, so a little scary from North-South's point of view, but everything turned out fine.
Yeah, I think it turned out better than fine, right? Now we can win the ace of clubs and... Okay, hold on. Win the ace of clubs and put a diamond through? Is that super scary? We might just duck this to be safe.
Or win and return the jack of hearts. That's totally safe, right?
Yeah.
You know, partner has the king of diamonds, then he'll have it just as much after the ace, king, queen of spades are played.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I would trust partner wants a diamond back. Like, leading a diamond there is kind of crazy. So, but yeah, I guess the jack of hearts is still okay. We have a spade entry, so partner's not getting end played.
Right.
Wait, that's not true, though.
Why?
Because ace of clubs, jack of hearts, winning, ace, king, queen of spades, exit a heart. North gets end played into leading away from the king, jack of diamonds.
Yeah, but do we have 5 tricks then? 2 diamonds and 2 clubs and a heart, that's 5?
Yeah, you'll get 5, but you don't get the 6. You can beat this too.
Well, I think they're going to be very happy to beat it 1.
Ugh. Maybe. But we gotta get our pickups, right? We have to make our imps back. We're down by 24.
And keep in mind also, South well, both South and North are going to think that Declare's hand is a little stronger than it is. Like, he only had an 8 count on high cards, and he showed more than that. Particularly knowing he had a misfit, like most people would want full values for that 3-no bid.
Right. Okay. He does duck. I think he's just playing safe. Does it matter what South plays here? I think Declare should be able to.
Suppose he plays 3 spades, ace and a heart.
No, not ace and a heart. He just sets up spades, right?
Right. But so now South still has that ace of clubs entry, so the defense is able to get back and forth if they need to.
Yeah, but they lose a heart. So they lose a heart in exchange for a spade. This is just down 1. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's down 2. It's down 2. Okay.
Yeah, if he has the spade, South can cash the ace of clubs and put a diamond through.
Yep.
Or put a diamond through without cashing the ace of clubs. Maybe that's better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so just gotta take one more trick from here.
Yeah, I suspect Ish was probably thinking about winning the club ace and putting a diamond through. He has a pretty good count on the high cards. I mean, West's bid showed a pretty simple range, or pretty small range of cards.
Yeah. I think he knows that North has either the king or queen of diamonds, but I don't know that he can be 100% sure it's the king. I mean, that diamond play was so scary, right?
Yeah.
Declare is going to torture himself before doing whatever he does that gets him down 2. Was all the same.
Yeah, it could be another 15 minutes on this board. Real snooze fest. We need to get George Jacobs in here. How do we get George Jacobs to come do some voice commentary? Is he still fun, or is he just really old now?
I think he might be both. I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's probably in his early 70s by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He and David Berkowitz were always really great for commentary because David is both a first-rate analyst and incredibly funny.
Yep.
George, less so in the analysis, but probably the funniest guy who ever did that.
Yes. George is hilarious. I think the first time I heard George on commentary would have been Orlando, like 2004 or something, or 2006. I forget. I was still a youngin'.
A wee lad of 19.
What?
I said you were a wee lad of 19.
No. I mean, what?
What? No. That has to be an operator error.
Hold on. I know I wasn't, following exactly what's going on. Just Bill speaking as an old fan, they aren't mutually exclusive. No.
They already adjusted it.
Okay. Down 2. Hey, we got our 3-amp pickup. We're well on our way.
Yeah, I think that was just the operator having absolutely no idea how to untangle an end position like that in their mind.
Yeah. No, but George is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a column in the Bridge Bulletin. I assume he still has the column in the Bridge Bulletin, and he just tells funny stories, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently the margin is 21, if all the scores are right, and I will always trust the VooGraph operators on these. Spade and no trump all pass. Some action on board 28 apparently in the other room, so we'll get there shortly.
Same contract in both rooms. We'll see whether the result is duplicated.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need it to go ace king of diamonds and a third round of diamonds. That's what we're praying for.
doesn't even have to go a third round of diamonds, right? Oh, because North has no entry.
They have a club entry, but
I do not think that East is going to put the king of diamonds on the table, but you never know.
I also don't. I think we'll probably see a heart switch.
Looking at that dummy, yeah, that's likely. The club isn't very appealing. Yeah, so shift to a heart, declare. Probably plays low from dummy. There's no real reason not to. So lose, they'll return a heart. And Declare is gonna probably play a club just to get some tricks going and try to get an entry for a spade play.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna lead like the 10 of spades off dummy at some point, just because he's lacking entries. The whole plan is to play spade to the king anyway when in the north hand.
Right.
So I do like the ace of hearts. It seems unlikely East would lead a heart away from the queen, although possible.
He might be stuck, his partner can just have the jack.
Yeah, but he might work out to like continue a club or play something else, so it could have been tempo.
I understand why he's doing this, but obviously now he's exposing the club suit. Duck this, win the ace of clubs, return a club, and that's not going to be great for him.
Yeah, North's hand is concealed though, so it's East might think that Declare is just trying to set up his own club suit.
And he'll probably he knows Declare is trying to force an entry, so maybe he'll duck this, win the next one, play another heart.
Yeah, that seems most likely to me.
I don't think he's going to win this. He'll, just at least try to deprive Declare of a second entry to his hand.
Yep. And if he does, it might be a Grosvenor anyway. Declare now has 2 entries to play spade to the 10, spade to the 9, but he'll be like, why would a good West or good defender do this? Gotta play spade to the king anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. And
he wins the ace, and we're sure to see the 10 of hearts on the table.
Yeah, the ace does seem a little surprising. Wow.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like there's any real hurry to win that trick. And this is also a little strange because now West.
Yeah, now West auto plays a heart. I was gonna say.
Right. Oh, right, of course, because how could his partner have this holding and be defending this way?
Yeah, like this. So I'll say this is just like a very common expert inference that if your partner could have led through to give you a finesse and they don't do it and they put you in instead, that means that they must have the matching honor. So
right, because they have to know it's not necessary for them to do it, and the only reason would be
Yeah, so now Declare has established 5 more tricks, and he has 2 in already. So this is making.
So once again, Finn playing 3 tricks better than his counterpart in the other room.
Yeah, he seems to do 3 tricks better or 3 tricks worse. Nothing in between.
No, I guess only 2 tricks better, right? I don't think he's making an over trick here.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, so I think
okay.
the best they can do is take their 2 spade tricks and go home.
Yeah. So this is gonna be 5 imps, I think, to cope. They're making slow progress, but they're still kind of behind on the number they need to pick up on each board. But we did hear that there could be some action on 28.
Yeah, so they're stuck 17 with 3 to play. So they need a full game swing plus, plus at least a very small partial swing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a game swing and down 50 in each room isn't good enough. You need a game swing and a making partial against a partial going down.
Yeah, Diana's right. If we just give them like 5 or 6 more boards, but if we consider the arithmetic progression, right, they'll win 7 on the next board and then 9 and then 11. I think they got
13.
this.
What, 7, 9, yeah, 3 boards left. Yep.
Yeah. What's the run rate bot? Brad.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my god, that's a lot of clubs. They are making 6 clubs, and they did at the other table.
They're making 6 clubs. Wow.
4 1/4 per board. 5 1/3.
Yeah, without even needing to guess the spades, huh?
Mm-hmm.
How did they get there? That seems, I mean, obviously, like, West maybe just key cards after a strong club raise.
Okay, so South is 7-5, by the way, in case that wasn't apparent.
Maybe, I don't know what South does here. Probably 3 diamonds?
Huh.
I mean, passing is possible, but does seem a little crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is an exciting one.
So a normal negative double, obviously, on this monster hand. I mean, this, by the way, is also a hand where the East-West methods could really hurt them, where one club says nothing about the club suit.
Yep.
You know, it's going to be hard for East to figure this out, and if he doesn't come to life in clubs, West isn't going to figure out what's going on. And I think probably, so let's see, probably at some point East will have to make a noise in clubs because he's not going to be able to. And actually, yeah, East may just end up bidding 3-0 trump.
Well,
at some point.
let's slow down for a second because we need to come up with a South bid that lets them win 10 imps here. So,
Pass.
What bid wins 10 imps?
Pass.
Pass? Don't you think West bids 3 clubs then and they find the club fit?
East, yeah, I mean, East is only still going to have his 16 count. He might just bid 3-0 trump. Oh no, he's got a stiff heart, yeah. So he bid 3 hearts, West bids 3-0 trump, maybe? I don't know.
Oof, pass. Okay. Yeah, 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds might might do it. Then again, they might play in 5 diamonds doubled, which would also not score all that well for them.
Yeah, I think with these West having so many aces and kings, 5 diamonds in.
Maybe it's not so. I mean, it's 500, so that would pick them up about 10 imps. 9, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 clubs. Oh, well, this is surely gonna fetch a raise. Yeah.
Maybe he'll double raise it. I don't think that's super likely.
Well,
He might bid 5 hearts now as kind of a substitute Grand Slam try or 5 spades.
so what are we leading against 7 clubs doubled in the North?
I guess we better lead the King of Diamonds.
Are we doubling as South even?
I don't think they're going to get to 7 clubs because whatever he does, it'll skip 5 diamonds, so West will know they're off the ace of diamonds.
7 clubs also skips 5 diamonds.
I don't think he's going to bid 7 clubs.
Okay.
I think he will make a Grand Slam try of bidding 5 of a major. Probably 5 spades.
Brad, stop giving reasonable suggestions. What would you bid here as East? And don't tell me that it's not 7 clubs. Yeah, 5 hearts, 5 no. 6 clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, he just takes the bump.
Yeah. So I'll push this. Yeah, like 5 spades. I mean, 5 hearts. You really want a first round control for that because you don't know what's going on in your partner's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this, maybe we'll swing an imp if they don't lead the King of Diamonds.
Yeah, and imp the wrong direction.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they must have cashed the diamond to the other table because
Yeah, the other table, South bid diamonds.
Right. Because now it's pretty automatic to draw trumps and place spades, queen of spades, pitching a diamond.
Yep. I like how you have inferences about where all of the missing aces are in your auctions when you're thinking about bidding slams.
Here's one preempting, it's pretty obvious.
All right, we are gonna squeeze out the over trick here, aren't we?
Yep.
The torturous over trick. Okay, one imp. Probably claimed unhooking the king of spades through south.
Yeah.
So 17, 2 boards to go. That did look like it was a chance for Cope to pick up some much needed ground, and now they still have their work cut out for them. We've caught up to the other table, so we don't really have a comparison yet. But North-South probably feel like they're in a bit of trouble. Pass, South probably opening in third seat with 12.
Yeah, I think we'll probably see North-South try to swing on these last couple of boards. I think they have to know that they're behind at this point.
Mm-hmm. As West, we probably overcall no trump here. That would be my choice.
Maybe you pass and see what happens, but I like a no trump.
Mm-hmm. There it is. North doesn't take an action. And East, we'll see. They game forced with a, kind of mediocre 7 count in the previous quarter, opposite a pretty similar auction.
I think East has to bid 2 clubs here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but is East going to game force or is East going to invite?
He'll invite, but West will accept it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So 2 clubs, 2 spades. We expect 2 no trump.
Yeah, and I think 3-0 will be made pretty easily, even if the fence does get off to a diamond lead. North just has no entry, and all the major 2 stuff is on side. Clubs break.
Yep. There's the 3-0 by East.
Wow.
I think I'm on to something. They had game forced a 7 count earlier. This one's also kind of a mediocre 8. Well, so how many tricks does Declare have? Because the diamond lead obviously causes some problems. Declare will have 9, but...
Yeah, they've got some real... So they need to lead spades from dummy a bunch of times, but they've got some real entry problems. They can't really win this because it makes it easy for the defense to set up diamonds. They can't really duck it because then South can just play clubs and stick Declare in his hands.
Yeah, I don't think this is making. The defense might let it through, but
the defense is not going to figure out that Declare has a diamond singleton until they actually see him show out. So it's going to be a little hard for the defense to get a good count on the hand.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say it goes maybe. I guess actually you should win it to conceal the fact of the singleton diamond, because you need them to play a second diamond for you, and they're not going to do it. Or they won't play a third diamond if they see you show out on the second round.
right.
So you lead a spade now. I guess it's out ducks and you win the jack. Maybe you run 5 clubs and play the king of hearts out of your hand. Just leaving a heart up.
Well, that's the point. So Frederick is wondering if it's making. I mean, even if Declare was double dummy, I'm not convinced this is making double dummy. You play a spade to the jack, right? That's what you're trying to do. But it holds, and then what?
I think you cash some clubs and play the king of hearts out of your hand and hope that South is end played as he is. Having to either give dummy the king of diamonds or help you set up your majors.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether that's good enough, but I think that's your best shot.
Yeah, so Brad points out that the seven of hearts discard from South might have been a bit of an unfortunate play. I'm not sure I follow, but
I'm not sure it matters. 7. I don't know whether they play Smith here, and if so, whether it would be encouraging or discouraging. Like with Jack third, you probably want to give encouraging Smith looking at that dummy, although I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, I mean, this hand is a little complicated, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that you're correct. If Declare was double dummy here, spade to the jack, and then running clubs would bring the opponents under enough pressure that he could make it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think that would have given a better shot than this line.
Right. Now we should be able to pitch a spade as South. Declare is going to exit a heart, I presume. They're up to trick 5 at the other table. Yeah.
Yeah, so North will win and play a diamond, presumably. They can't really play a spade.
Yep.
And then that'll just be that.
I guess it's true. Dummy is feeling the pinch a little bit. Declare would like to keep a heart to try and set up the 4th round of hearts. Declare would like to keep the small diamond so that he can duck around. Declare would like to keep the doubleton spade so that the opponents can't just cash the spade ace before end playing
Right.
dummy. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just have to pitch a diamond here and hope diamonds are 6-2.
yeah, that's actually quite sensible. This isn't like magically making, is it? Hold on. I do need to pause because so the hard exit, North's gonna win and play a diamond. And Declare is going to duck, and South is in. If they get 2 hearts, a diamond, and a spade from there, that's only 4 tricks. Yeah, what if we throw a heart? Okay, he threw a diamond. What if we had thrown a heart and played a heart?
So can they win, play a diamond, and what does Declare do then, right?
Okay, Declare ducks.
So you win and...
Oh god. Also, well, look at what happened, but it's...
Yeah, maybe you're right. So is he making this now?
Well, okay, maybe we have some sort of VuGraph error or something.
Yeah, I don't think South actually stiffed the ace of hearts, right?
Right.
That'd be insane with that dummy.
Yeah, that seems crazy. Yeah, maybe this was just making. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, anyway, it's apparently down 1. I'm curious. Let's see. So we went 9 of diamonds to the ace and a heart to the king. We run all of the clubs. South has to pitch a spade. Huh. But that 4 of hearts is kind of an important card.
So did North need to unblock the queen of hearts, when a heart was led to the king, would that have made things easier for the defense?
I don't think that is what mattered.
Oh, I don't think that it like mattered, but I wonder if it would have just simplified things in the end game.
Okay, I just want to know the answer from here. Apparently, Declare is always making this. I thought the 4 of hearts might be a problem, but it's true. South does get just a little bit squeezed. They can safely pitch a spade here, but then they can't afford to pitch down to a stiff diamond. Otherwise, Declare doesn't have to duck a diamond. They can't pitch a heart because of the line of play that I had mentioned. You know, cash the club, pitching a heart from dummy, exit a heart, and they can't pitch another spade.
I can't make out the double dummy analysis, so
basically everything made.
it was called even at the end.
Yep.
At the end there.
Yeah. Oh, not after the diamond pitch from dummy. The defense obviously could have.
Oh, okay.
Could have defeated it, but. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
So it looks like. Congratulations to the street team.
Wait, but if 3-0 made at the other table, that's a game swing.
Oh, that's right. I was forgetting that they hadn't gotten the comparison on board 29.
Okay, we're still in it. This auction happened. 1-0, 3 spades by North. Looks like a stiff spade and 3 hearts. 5-4 in the minors, game force. They bid quickly up to 4 hearts. And how is this contract? It looks pretty icy.
And is it... So they do have 25 highs. It's pretty normal to get there, right?
Yep. Yeah, and they're off 2 aces, so Slam is not making. Just might not be enough. Yeah, might just not be enough.
So if somehow North-South missed the game at the other table, then Cope is going to win by 1 imp.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. But it does seem a little unlikely.
Yeah, this feels like it'll be a push with
Right. Brad says if they don't cash their aces, then one of them might go away. So it's possible. Anyway, we will hop over there shortly. This 4 spades doubled.
In fact, I mean, it's not going to help them, but they're making 6 on this hand.
Well, it helps them if they're in 6.
It's not going to help them here.
Right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, Cope is north-south here. Oh, they're in trouble. Oh, they're in trouble. They need a big result from the other room. Anyway, Declare is going to...
they need their...
Declare put in the 10 of clubs. They have taken 11 tricks. Let's jump over to the other table and see the exciting conclusion.
They need their counterpart.
Ooh, is this good enough?
Ooh. I don't think so.
They have 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, and a club to lose. That is 300, which is going to be...
450, so 4 imps.
What if Declare guessed the clubs? If they were 480, would it matter?
480 would be a tie. That would be 5 imps, I believe.
Really? Oh my god. So Declare could have played a club to the king and then bashed to the queen of clubs at the end, dropping Jack Doubleton. Maybe we should have stuck around. No, we'll see the score pop up.
Yeah, 170 to 210 is 5, so 180 would have been 80 would be enough to tie the match, although not here now that South is taking the push.
Wait for it. King of spades lead overtaken, ace of clubs club. Misguesses the hearts.
It's possible.
Okay. They only made 450 at the other table.
Yeah. Yeah, finessing the 10 of clubs does seem like the normal play.
Yeah.
Alright, so if somehow they don't make this, then we're gonna have a lead change on the last board. That'd be pretty Pretty wild.
Yep. Well, last hand of the Soloway knockout. This wraps up a giant 5-day streamathon that I've been doing. I might be back for Risinger coverage. I don't know if you're interested, Craig, but I do have some plans on the weekend. What'd you say?
Yeah. So I'm unavailable Saturday, but I'm probably around Sunday, or at least part of the day.
Okay. Well, I will let you know, but if I do some, it might not be the whole events.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out, tuning in to the coverage and chatting with me and Craig and keeping me on my toes. Always a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
I've appreciated all the shout outs from Michael Schuster on BBO, of course. He's a commentator. I think he's either at this table doing some commentary or he was here with us earlier. You're welcome, Seven Nichols.
I don't think that they're going to go down here. They'll probably lead another spade, tap dummy, and declare will kind of be forced to getting the hearts right, especially after the preempt.
Right, yeah, Brad mentions that he'll probably take the heart hook through the non-preemptor, but we will stick around. At least it came down to the last board. You know, this would have been a very unexciting final if they were down 30 at this point. But 5 imps, still, you know, stuff can happen. So we do get a club to the ace, probably a club return, hoping that their partner's getting a club rough. Ready for a tiebreaker? It's going to be impossible for this to have a tiebreaker, as far as I can tell, unless there's a procedural penalty on the last board. Well, I mean, it's not that crazy. If you told Declare West had 3 hearts at this point, could you blame him for running the jack?
Yeah, I think he's going to take quite a while on this decision, but eventually get it right.
Yep.
For one thing, you can pick up Queen Fourth in that hand.
Mm-hmm. Thanks a bunch, just Bill. Or should I just call you Bill? But really appreciate all of the kind words that people have said about the commentary. I will definitely be doing more of this in the future. I do stream regularly on my channel. Not these 10-hour marathons, but I try and play through some silly bridge events most days. So everyone's welcome to tune in and hang out, watch me play some very, very low quality bridge. With that, thanks a bunch, Ewan. Glad you all found us. I don't know where people came from. I know that some showed up from BBO when Michael gave us the shout out, but I'm guessing a bunch more have showed up from other places. You know, if you are online for about 10 hours, from Rapid Bean, very cool. Yeah, if you're online for 10 hours, sometimes people will just check in and find your channel. So it's a good way to get some discovery out there.
Yes, I ended up having quite a nice turnout of kibitzers, a couple dozen for each of the last few sets.
Yeah, I will talk to Michael. It was nice of him to give us a shout out and stop by. We still haven't had an announcement. Well, that's because Dan hasn't gotten back to us. Let me take a quick gander at what he said to me. He
Still trying to rig the tabulation here.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna reply to him. He's offline, but I will let him know.
Yeah, so I would be shocked if South doesn't get the hearts right, but you never know. I guess he does know that West is short in clubs, so he's got something. Ooh, look at this. He does have something of an inferential count on West hand.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, down 2. It doesn't matter that it's down 2. But, hey!
Oh my god. Alright, justice was served.
Justice! Yes! So, choose the prediction outcome. Fish is the winner. Congratulations to 93% of you who got it right. And
amazing.
That's going to be an exciting finish to the Soloway knockout. 2 huge comebacks for the Cope squad in both the semifinals and finals. Wow. And I'm sure Finn is going to be overjoyed to have pulled out the win.